Hello, Raptors, and welcome back to the letter. The letter. I never seem to get that right. The letter. Anyways, welcome back to the game, guys. I was going to say stream for some reason. We are not streaming today. Live streams only on Monday and Tuesday. Just remember that. So, enough about me rambling. Let's get into the game. I hope I saved. I hope I saved again. I don't remember. I hope I did. I really hope I did. Okay, yes I did. Alright, so anyways, did you guys see that Zarbucks? Awesome. A Zarbucks. Okay, alright. Yeah, Zarbucks. Let's go with that. I see what you did there, devs. Okay, Ash on the other hand can't be reached. All of my calls went straight to his voicemail. He's at it again. Right here today, gone the next day. Oh well, his loss. We agreed to meet at the nearby cafe, the same one that I usually frequent with Becca because it's cheap. They give away free bread around closing time. Free bread. I'm all about the free. Ah, my hair. I'm never going to say no to free stuff. Hell yeah. Hey, look at that. We're at the cafe. Quaint, a little old-fashioned, though. Looks a wee bit out of place amidst the city tall buildings, but we love it all the same. Okay? Much like the small building fake kids, the interior carries an antiquated charm to it. Vintage art pieces and a row of shelves boasting an extensive collection of books cover the walls. It would be nice to hang out here for hours and end, but even on a weekend, the place is still packed with people. Am I gonna get I see cupcakes, guys. Next best place. Cupcakes. I see cupcakes. Cupcakes. There. Neat. Okay. It's strange seeing the two of them without Ash accompanying the other. They've never been particularly close. Who are we talking about again? Sure, they talk when they meet. Laugh at the same thing when there's something funny, but there's distance. The kind born purely out of boring interests. That or Zach's simply afraid of Becca. It's not impossible, and I won't blame him if he is. He might be the tallest in our group, but everyone knows that means nothing against Becca's temper. Ooh, Becca has a temper. Then again, but what is up with the flippin' cat thing and has a flippin' cross on its head? I don't trust that. No. What is even that? It's a cat chihuahua thing. It's a cat chew.
Zach.
Whoa, shit.
Becca.
Holy crap.
Well, you seem to be in a better mood today. What happened?
Nothing.
I know that smile, Belle. Come on, still.
What you mean?
Don't rush me. I'm still trying to find the proper words for this. Let's order food first, okay?
Okay. A waitress comes by to take our order. On a normal day, me and Becca will order a hearty serving of their special vegetarian stovies. Zach takes anything with a good helping of meat, sausages, or potatoes in it. But today's a great day. Great even. It's not wrong to indulge a little, right?
Today's special. For the three of
Ah,
us.
my nose. Even the person jotting our order down looks surprised at today's meal choice. He writes it nevertheless and leaves without a comment. What did we order? I hope you ordered cupcakes. Cupcakes. Becca furrows her brows in consternation. Need to look that up. Alright, never mind, later. Her mouth halfway open, ready to let loose, stirring off reprimands.
Don't worry. It's my treat.
Okay? Yeah, I like the pose that I have. The glare Beckham sends me reminds me of one of the one I got from Mama when I punched a kid bullying my younger brother 18 summers ago. Ooh. Oh, did you really? You whoa. Oh, I mean, whoa. Naturally, I never did it again after she made me apologize the next day. Hey, but Becca's far from being my mom. The small sheepish girl is grin is enough to dissolve that frown into a defeated sigh. Okay? Food arrives in the middle of funny story from Zach. Putting the rest of the conversation as wholes as we each served our order. It isn't anything fancy. Holy crap, that looks delicious. But it's not cupcakes. It's not cupcakes. Pan roasted sea bass with citrus dressed. Good thing I had my lunch. With citrus dressed asparagus and a portion of mashed potatoes on the side, or at least that's what the daily special boats ordered. I know it's seafood, but it looks delicious. Never did pay any attention to it whenever I come here, since the price whatever is written way above what I'm willing to spend on food on a single day.
Oh, good. I'm so hungry, I think I'm dying.
Good thing I had my lunch again.
You're always hungry.
Hey, not all the time.
Hey.
Let me guess. You skipped breakfast again.
Not on purpose. I may have overslept by a few seconds today.
Okay. Again.
Right then. Stop stalling, Isabella. What's this about?
Let us say it, Rebecca. She wouldn't be inviting us out if it wasn't worth hearing out.
Well, we're waiting.
Okay.
I'm treating you guys to a once-in-a-century thing.
Yay! I got a bonus from whatever her name was. I forgot.
I'm sorry, say that again.
And this is important because...
Bika. That's what I called her now. Bika. It's clearly Becca. Rebecca only raises an eyebrow at me while Zach appears like he didn't get the punchline to another lame joke Ash made and is desperately searching for someone to explain it. Oh, I got confused. Okay. Oh, bummer. Maybe I should rephrase it. My instant noodle days are over. No, Ash is not here, so we should celebrate. Both of the choices I don't like, but okay. No, I'm not gonna say that. No, this one. No, this one. No, this one. Oh hell, this one.
Okay, let me do that again.
Yeah, let's put a little bit of sense of humor in it, because clearly I don't have any. Okay, let me do that again.
We should celebrate because Ash Hole is totally missing out on my first treat ever.
Come on. It's Ash Ketchum. Let's Ash Ketchum.
I'm sure Ash has his reasons.
He hasn't even apologized for calling me a scaredy cat yesterday.
A half-hearted complaint without any meaning to it, done more out of a habit with any real malice or hatred to it. After all the times he called me a scaredy cat, the word itself has completely lost its meaning. Imagine that. The disappointment, of course, in knowing he's off who knows where while we are having fun here. Sheesh. Don't just disappear off the face of the planet without telling anyone. Yeah.
You aren't really upset about that, are you?
He's gonna catch Pokemon.
No, not really. But it's his loss for missing this once-in-a-century event.
Sorry, there's a fly. I think it's a fly. It's hovering around me. Anyways.
He did seem to be in a hurry when we parted last night after the movie.
Oh, yeah, he mentioned that. But you know how he is about his work. Everything except his unholy love for bad puns is a secret.
He never mentioned those to me.
Ooh.
I ain't surprised. He's more tight-lipped with this one. Something about it being bigger than what they usually let him handle.
Oh, no.
Don't worry, Becca. I'll make him talk.
Oh, Becca doesn't seem happy about that at all. I'm sorry, Becca. Did he, okay, do you seem to have a crush on him? Or are you a little jealous, or are you gonna kill me? Ooh, but if that's so, I'll give you cupcakes.
It's not necessary. He'll talk when he wants.
Don't try to hide that emotional feelings you have deep down bubbling inside your deep, dark, black heart. Okay.
And if what Zach says is true, it's better if we keep our noses out of this. His job isn't exactly a walk in the park. We'll only get in the way if we pester him about it.
Pester him about
Well,
it?
he better treat us to something other than ice cream once he solves that one. That's Scrooge.
That's Scrooge.
But that's not really why you asked us out, right?
She gestures at our food with her hands as though it's something she's not willing to touch until I give her answers.
I promised I'd treat you to a free lunch if the mansion got sold, yeah?
Yeah? Yeah. Understanding dawns on her face. The bewildering look she's been supporting changes into something close to delight.
You should have just told us. No need for all this fancy, secrety stuff.
What fancy secret stuff? I'm just here to give cupcakes.
It was supposed to be a surprise. I made a promise, didn't I?
I wasn't expecting you'd really do it.
Well, it's already here. If you don't want to eat it,
I'll eat it. I began to gather the plates to my side, the food in each still untouched. A laugh almost escapes my mouth with the way Zachary's expression quickly changes to disappointment. Hey, that's my food. Becca's hand interrupts me as I'm about to pull her plate closer to mine.
No. Please, leave it, ma'am. We're simply humbled by your utmost generosity.
Hey.
Considering you're as much of a Scrooge as Ashton.
Hey. Take that back.
Don't compare me to him. He's the one who looks like he's about to have an episode whenever he has to spend more than £5.
Oh, we're in London? Oh, we are in London. Or Ireland. Or pounds. Are we in London? Are we? I don't know.
I honestly wish there's a way for you to see the look on your face when you haggle. Remind me to record it once. I think it's something like this.
Hey, that's not an expression of me. This is how I do an expression of me. Okay. She puffs her cheeks and furrows her brows in imitation of how I supposedly appear. I do not look like that at all. Exactly. Do I? Or do I? She drops the cat. What an embarrassment. She drops the cat. She drops the act at the flat look as I show her. Her laughter dies, but the playful gleam in her eye remains.
To be serious, though, this means you're gonna be okay now, yeah?
Yeah.
For a while. It just means we won't have to worry about paying for the treatment and the bills.
Okay,
But
whatever.
that's all that matters, right?
Okay, whatever you say. Okay, whatever you say.
I mean, we're not yet sure if the new medication will produce better results, but Mama and the doctor said Papa's responding well to the treatment. That's one reason to be hopeful.
Maybe.
And with the money, I'm sure it's just a matter of time.
Saying it this way sounds as if I'm trying to convince myself. But no matter what, I allow my fully smile, genuine and uninhabited. Okay. It's strange having to talk about this with other people, even those who have known you for long. But today, things simply feel a whole lot lighter with them here. Lunch passes in an enjoyable fashion. A laughter here, a playful jab there. Most of it is spent on catching up on the other's new project or whatever keeps us away from these days. But aren't you gonna order desserts? Like, I don't know, cupcakes. Cupcakes. Okay. Something we couldn't afford to do the other day, taking into account what happened. Even Becca's surprisingly chatty. Is there something in the sea bass we ate? Cupcakes. Zach, though, appears less energetic today. While he's far from being in the life of a party, he is definitely not the type to keep quiet in a conversation with his friends. Apart from new inputs, he's been silent the entire time. If Becca notices.
Are you sure you're not feeling under the weather, Zachary?
Zachary.
Huh? No, I'm okay.
Are you sure? Are you sure you're okay?
No worries, Rebecca.
Is the letter getting to you? Is the letter getting to you? You should have cupcakes.
Doesn't sound okay to me.
It's okay. I might be feeling a little bummed out today.
Why?
But I'm sure this will pass.
Why?
Is it about the reviews this morning?
A pain oh, the movie didn't go well, did it? Oh, shiz. Oh, come on. A plain expression crosses Zach's face, and almost immediately Becca retreats in her inquiry as though the man look is enough for an answer for her. Aw. Sorry, Zachary. I thought the movie was wonderful. We definitely paid attention during the whole movie. I mean, it was simply astonishing. Ew. Okay. I look between the two of them. Ah, blah, blah, blah. My nose. My poor nose. Okay. Did I miss something? What happened this morning? Did I stumble on a big secret? This is why I don't like waking up late.
You heard about those, huh?
Was it Rotten Tomatoes? Was it Rotten Tomatoes I reviewed? Hey, I'm calling out Rotten Tomatoes. Zachary's movie was the best. We demand 99.9%, even though I didn't watch it. We demand 99.9% ratings. Everyone, go watch Zachary's movie. I forgot the name, but go watch his movie. It's really great. Hey. You heard about those, huh?
Sorry, I just happened to check on some sites this morning.
It's Rotten Tomatoes.
Nah, it's a very sensitive topic in the first place. I should have expected it.
That damn Rotten Tomato critics.
What reviews?
Becca glances at Zach, her motion unsure eyes asking for consent on that matter. Although there's a small desire to keep asking on my part, I don't dare voice it out. With Zach, it's always been better to wait, let him speak on his own. Becca too, to some extent, although with her explosion of temper are more common. In the end, he simply answers with a momentary shift on his shoulders, gesturing for her to go on with a little tilt on his head.
It's his movie.
Duh.
That doesn't explain anything. Stop dangling the information, Becca.
Zachary, I'm not the one supposed to be telling her about this. At the end of the day, it's still your documentary.
Well, it's written all over your face, both of your faces, that the movie didn't go well. I don't need an explanation, alright? We shall change the topic. If I don't want to hear any of this, I want none of this. I just want cupcakes.
Is it something bad?
Not bad per se. You guys don't need to dwell
Per
on
se?
it much.
Bad? Listen here. I wouldn't trivialize what those bowheads wrote if I were you. They're ruining other people's jobs.
Oh my god. From her tone rises in anger. It seems like she's the one slightly slighted and not Zach. A snicker escapes me, which I promptly stamp down on as soon as she sends me a hard look.
This isn't a laughing matter, Isabella. Some bowbag just insulted him.
It was Rotten Tomatoes, wasn't it? It was Rotten Tomatoes, wasn't it? It was. Guys, you know what we do about bad reviews, right? You know what we do about bad reviews, right? We don't give them cupcakes.
Calm down, Rebecca. Those are just reviews, and it happens a lot.
That's what I thought. We don't give them cupcakes, guys.
I do not ken about you two, but calling the entire film an out-and-out drivel, you're better off watching an educational kids' TV show, and worst 1.5 hour of my life, among other things, isn't exactly a critique any decent movie reviewer would say.
Whoa, take a deep breath there, woman. Oh my god. How? Whoa. I mean, whoa, my ears. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm fine.
If you could call that a critique, did we even watch the same film?
I mean, we did. Okay.
Well, maybe I ain't cut out for it. Better stick with my photography or something.
Hey, no, Zach, listen. That was a great movie. Create another one, but with more oomph in it, with more cupcakes. But that was a great movie. Rotten Tomatoes, you ain't getting any cupcakes.
If nothing else, this helped me open my eyes to what I can and can't do.
You're giving up.
It wasn't a question.
It was just something experimental I did on my free time anyway. It's no big deal.
But you worked on it for months.
Doesn't look like it matters for those people.
Aww.
Don't say that!
Whoa. Whoa. Ow. My palm strikes the table, sending the tableware on the top clinking itch against each other. I haven't even noticed when I've risen from my seat. But here I am, just looking down at him in the same manner a teacher will at any unruly student. Beck is probably proud. I don't mean to yell, but there's something like Zach aren't supposed to say. How exasperating. How exasperating, that's what I meant to say. Hey, he of all people should know.
If you give up now, how do you know you won't make a name for yourself creating films in the future? It's just a review.
It's not just it's Rotten Tomatoes reviews. Moment of silence for Rotten Tomatoes because they don't get any cupcakes.
Except they're pretty well-known critics.
Why does that matter? They aren't the ones calling the shots on this. Isn't that why they have a committee? Right, Becca?
an amused gleam in her eyes when I turned to her. Ow. What the hell? Everything is out to kill me today. And that fly again. I swear. I need to get that out. Distracting me. What does she find so entertaining in this situation? Help me here. Your friend's about to quit his passion for a petty reason. I have not read what those people wrote against his work, but a few scathing words shouldn't be enough to discourage someone. I should know, after all.
Failing means you're playing, Zach.
I'm what? I'm what? What do you mean, Becca? I mean, what do you mean, Isabella?
Not that I'm saying it's bad. I've seen it from start to finish, and I know for myself what you created isn't something people should scoff at. I don't know anything about filming or photography. Hell, I don't have an inkling of artistry in me except for those doodles I make for class.
Inkling?
But I know what I watched.
What are the strange words?
Look at Isabella. It's not every day you see her all riled up like this.
Whatever I'm about to say gets lost in tongue as flash of embarrassment blooms across my face.
It was a heat of the moment thing. And anyway, I'll be very angry with you if you quit.
Okay. Yes. Do not quit. Never give up. Never stop giving cupcakes.
What about the exhibit?
What exhibit?
Classified information.
Even if I bring you your favorite tonight?
Is it cupcakes?
Nope, not a chance.
Okay. It's not cupcakes and I don't want it.
Oh, come on! I thought we aren't supposed to have secrets.
I can do it for a cupcake. A burst of laughter comes from Zach.
Thanks, you two. I might need some time alone to myself for a while. Just to think about things, how I'll go from here, that sort of stuff.
Okay.
Hey, I'm not quitting, Bella. Don't give me that face.
There's no face at all, only a poor imitation of a puppy dog's eyes, if you can call it that. What?
You promise?
I promise.
I'll be damned if I break any promise I make to you guys.
Hell yeah. Nail. There we go. Hell yeah. Fist me. Don't take that into context, but fist me. There you go. There it is. Fist me. Okay.
Besides, you're right. It's too early to say anything right now. What's night ain't for another week.
And there's all the answer I needed from him. As sentimental as it sounds, there's fulfillment. There's fulfillment in knowing other person. You know you won't take the same path you walked. It's not like it's over for me though. I've still got time. I can still come back. I still got time. I can still come back. I can still come back for cupcakes. Do my own thing. Do what I really want to do. Surely once Papa recovers. Once I'm done with everything. Hush! Phone. Hush. Inside my bag, my phone buzzes unexpectedly, breaking the pleasant afternoon lull. Oh, it's Rose. The screen shows Rose. Okay.
Hey, Isabel. You at the office?
Why?
Ha ha. Very funny, Rose. I'm hanging up.
Don't, I'm kidding. BRC says the floor plan copies are ready for Miss McCullough to pick up.
Oh, that's what her name was. McCullough. McCullough. She says that as if it already explains everything. Then out of the blue, she launches a long rant about the awful state of Luxembourg streets, betraying her cheerful greeting. All of which she says in a single breath that I can barely keep up and make out a single word. I stay quiet, if only to avoid becoming the next subject of her frustration. She's blah 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 blah. That was one breath. I tried. She's similar to Becca in that regard.
I'm stuck in horrendous traffic right now. Bloody stupid drivers.
Bloody stupid drivers. When she has finally run out of things to complain about and stops. What she says next still has none of what I'm hoping to hear from her. Just a quick mumble plea for me to meet the right interior design in her stead and
Anyway, I'll leave it to you. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Ta-ta. Clong. No, that's old phone. This is the new phone. Clong. That clong. Classic Rose. She answered the call without even asking for my input. October 22nd, Saturday, Luxembourg afternoon. Journal updated. Okay. We're outside then. No cupcakes. The sky is cloudless, and the noontime sun is beating down on the hard concrete when we depart from the cafe. It's far from unbearable, but it's enough to put most people in fickle mode or make them vulnerable to catching something. No wonder we have staff members going AWOL lately, not to mention my boss mercurial moods. My boss's mercurial moods. I can't believe that I'm saying this, but I want our usual cloudy weather back. For all the grips about the unpredictable weather, though, the streets of Luxembourg remain constantly busy. Again, Starbucks. Were we in Starbucks right now? The hurried tapping of shoes against the pavements and inane chatter coming from the lunchtime crowd fills the humid afternoon air. Oh my god. A small reminder of the things we've yet to do, regardless of how much I want to return to the comfort of my bed. Back to Briar Realty from me. Zach to a meeting with a magazine publisher featuring luxury houses, and Becca to her pleasant plans and books at home. Clonk. But more than once I catch us sneaking a longing glance over something displayed on the shop window. Foot shop. Mrs. Flowers. That's Mrs. Flowers over there. There's a sleepy ship in. But it doesn't give cupcakes. Did she want something to buy something? Maybe I can get it for her this Christmas. Oh, shiz. I turned my head at the last shop she checked out. A fleeting glimpse. The world stills. I wasn't expecting this. Hello, creepy smiley lady. Are you here to give me cupcakes? Because I look, here's the thing. I went to Starbucks, but I didn't get any cupcakes. No cupcakes. I don't have any cupcakes, so you might want to get cupcakes from Starbucks. There are no shadows or whispering this time. Only a plea. A hum low and distinct. The ambience, though, compiling me, beckoning me, intent on dragging me to the world beyond the glass. How about listen? How about you stop invading my personal life, lady? I don't dare move. Okay. My heart hammers against my ribs, each beat, every thump, screaming at me to look away and make a run for it. But I can't. I couldn't. All of my limbs feel heavy, while my own breathing stains in the face of her calls. No, I'm not helping you with anything, lady.
Leave me alone.
Call Sam and Dean Winchester. I'll call them. Her mouth is stretched in a grin. Wide and unpleasant, the panic building in my chest forces me to take a tentative step back. I try not to stare at the decaying flesh, the blood streaming from a gaping wounds on her arm or nailless fingers. I don't want this. Not like this. Not after what I got. What I want for Papa.
No, stop. Leave me alone.
Okay, leave me alone. Holy shit, what? No cupcakes! No cupcakes! I don't have any! Her face contorts into something twisted and she lets out a wail, sharp and entirely forgiving. Rage! There's only one. There's only hatred and bitterness. As if every notion of turning away from her is an offense itself. Listen, lady, no cupcakes for the last time.
Please! I don't want this!
Okay, I guess we're back into reality then. It's all in our heads. It's all in our heads. Losing our minds. Before I know it, I'm stumbling backwards, my own throat hoarse from screams I don't even notice already coming out of my own mouth. What the hell? A back of my feet catches on a loose stone, sending me sprawling on the ground. The resulting pain completely jolts me out, my haze blurring my mind. For a little while my surrounding appears unfamiliar until Becca's face swims into my vision. A look of concern is on her face and her hands gripping her arms tight. Okay. Even Zach appears beside himself with a worry while he stands behind her, acting as a shield against a small crowd of onlookers already forming around us.
What happened?
No, I saw a ghost. I saw a ghost. I saw a ghost, and she wanted cupcakes, but I didn't have any. I didn't know what to do. I was frozen. Help! But she was insisting. But I didn't have any cupcakes.
Bella, you okay?
I'm fine. My mouth opens and closes, but nothing comes out. The word refuses to form. On impulse, I sneak a swift glance at the display window. She's gone. Yet the foreboding feeling hasn't left me. My hands are shaking as I push myself off the ground, weakened limbs relying solely on reflex and muscle memory. Something icy has made it home at the pit of my stomach. Yep, that would be ice cream which I just had. Pretty sure it's ice cream. I want to throw up anything to get the wretched sensation out of my gut.
You were screaming, having a fit!
Was I now?
Zach, call someone!
No, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. Just get me cupcakes.
No, don't. I'm good. I need to get to the office. Rose, the floor plans. Someone's going to pick it up. I'll see you later.
Careful. Don't stand up yet. Stay put, Isabella.
Okay.
Zach, you watch over her for me.
Okay. Zach and me got this in the bag.
I'll call for someone.
Oh, no. Timeline. Okay. I attempt a smile to put her at ease, but it likely comes off a grimace. Alright guys, that's all the time I have for this episode. So when we come back in the next episode, we're gonna explore the lady who doesn't like being denied to be given cupcakes. So yeah, when I come back in the next episode, we're gonna get to the bottom of this. We're gonna give people cupcakes. We're gonna give rotten tomatoes no cupcakes. But until then, you've been a great audience. Peace.
Legends never die.